I'm how you guys doing? You guys doing good? I hope you guys are doing good. I'm sorry if it's a little echoey in here. I'm in the laundry room. It's the one room that we have like the best lighting in versus me doing a bunch of stuff, but I wanted to stop for a minute and just in the moment tell you this. When you run a small business, there is like so many things behind the scenes that people don't see, that people don't understand. I'm sorry, I'm excited because I'm just sitting there and I'm thinking of all these things. You maybe have experienced this if you run a small business, maybe you haven't. I'm gonna open the door a little bit. Maybe let some of this echo out. But when you run a small business, I've worked with guys, and you know, comment below if you experience this. I've worked with guys that, like, we have to dig a hole, and they're like, "Oh man, you know, this sucks," you know, and it's like I'm out there just smiling, you know, ear to ear, because I'm sitting there and I'm like, we're digging a hole. And it's like the most simplest thing in the world to do, to dig a hole. You know what I mean? It's like it takes basically no brain power. Because behind the scenes in business, if you run a business, you do a business, you know the things that happen that you go, you know what it took to get there to dig the hole. The estimates, the dealing with the vendors, the phone calls, the permits, just all the stuff it takes to get there. And I think the reason I'm bringing this up is because, like tonight, what is it, Friday night? Friday night, and the feeling. Anyways, one of my guys, really good guy, I didn't know this, right? But I got cameras at my shop. And we live in Muskegon. Welcome to Muskegon. We're not in like the really bad part, but it's just, you know how it is. It could happen anywhere. And so I get this notification on my phone, which is the one that's for my entrance. And I'm like, oh, like, what's going on? You know, I'm like, it's probably just somebody turning around, right? Well, I see a car parked there, and I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm like, who is this? I'm like, is it the cleaning lady? I'm like, is this like an employee like forgot his wallet or something? You know, I'm like, I don't know. And I could tell that they're sitting there with their foot on the brake because I can see the brake lights are all lit up. And they're sitting by the door, and I'm thinking, that's a really odd spot to sit. You know what I mean? So I'm kind of watching, and I'm just in my basic PJs. And I'm like, what do I do? Like, you know, like the old heart's pumping, right? It's like, what do I do? Do I just call the cops? Or do I actually like drive over there? Because it's not that far away. It's like, whatever, a couple minutes from my house. I'm like, I don't know what to do. So I'm like looking for my wallet. I'm like all panicked. I'm like, where's my wallet? I can't find my wallet. Like, why isn't my wallet where it's supposed to be? So I found my wallet. I start heading out the door. I'm like looking at the camera. I'm like watching it. What the heck's going on here? And I see the gate start opening. Now my heart's really, holy crap. Holy crap. They're stealing a van. They got the keys. They're stealing the van. Well, I see the van pull up, one of our vans. I'm like, oh my gosh. It's one of ours. It's one of ours. Victory. It's one of our guys. Woo! So I text the guy and I'm like, you're lucky. I mean, I was like ready to like just hit that button to start calling 911. Like, I need the cops here now. I'm going to be there in my PJs. We're going to make something happen because we're going to catch these people. Anyways, I was just thinking, if you run a small business, maybe you could relate. You know, sometimes the things that people don't see, you know, most people clock out of a job. You know, they clock out at 4 or 5 o'clock, whatever, and they're done. They're done. They don't have to think about it. And it's a beautiful thing. It really is. I remember working at a shop and you know, you hit the time card and the machine would break down behind you. And you're like, sayonara, second shift will have to get it. I'm going on vacation. But you don't get that. You know, I just went on vacation for about almost a week. I couldn't even do it. I couldn't even do a full week because I was just like, I was a little lonely. You know, my dad left. We were hunting. Felt a little lonely. I missed my kids. So I came back and then I start working. I got a van that doesn't start. My van. Big red wouldn't start. I got it fixed though. You know, I start working on garage doors, purchasing my little secret stash. Anyways, I hope you guys have a great weekend. And that's really all I got to say. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and post this. And we'll talk to you guys later. Have a great weekend. Talk to you later. See you. Love you. Be kind. And go get them.